In this video, we are going to learn about paste special. So as we learned in our previous videos, if you copy this entire data set, Control C and Control V to the bottom, it's going to copy every aspect of the cell that you have copied, not only the data sets and the text itself, but also the formats, the colors, the borderlines, and so on. But let's say we want to copy just the format. In this case, how you would do that is the copying process is the same. You would go to your desired location, and the shortcuts would be Alt ES. So Alt, the alphabet E, and then the alphabet S would get you to paste special. And you want to select format. So press T and then enter. And as you can see, only just the formats are copied to your location. On the other hand, if you want to copy just the data without the formats, the copying process is the same, and Alt ES shortcuts are the same, and you want to select values. So V and then enter. Now, the formats on your destination are the same. It did not change at all. It's in the original format, but just the data has been value pasted to your location. So these two functions are going to be used very often. Another thing, not as frequently as paste values or paste formats, but sometimes you have to multiply your dataset or divide your dataset, especially when you are changing your decimals. Sometimes if you want to change your dataset from millions to billions, or the other way, divide it by 1,000 or multiply it by 1,000. In those cases, this shortcuts are going to come in handy. So the trick is to go to a blank cell and then simply press 1,000. You're going to copy the 1,000, select your desired cells where you want to multiply the 1,000 to. Again, Alt ES, and then you want to select multiply, so M, and enter. And as you can see, your whole set of data sets now on your formula bar has 1,000 multiplied to your original data set. Of course, in this case, the entire formatting has been disrupted. So let's utilize what we have just learned. Control C, and then the format paste functions, Alt ES T, and now all the formats and all the datasets are in your desired numbers. On the other hand, if you want to divide it, the process is the same. Control C, copy, select your desired datasets, Alt ES, and then I for divide. Shortcuts are a little bit different. It's not D, divide is I, the shortcuts. And then press OK. Now the whole dataset now has divided the datasets into 1,000. Again, Control C, Alt EST, and voila. Very simple shortcuts, which can save a lot of time. It's going to save a lot of time in your future, not only financial modeling, but whenever you're on Excel. One last small tip that I want to share with you is to transpose, the transpose function in copy and paste. So what it does is that it simply switches the entire rows and columns. For example, let's say we selected Let's select this one. We selected this data sets. Again, Alt ES, and you want to press E for transpose. So you see a little underline under the alphabet E, and if you press enter, whoops, okay, Alt TSE. Let's also press V to value paste this whole data sets and press OK. And what it is doing is that you see that the original income statement items are moved to the rows, and you can also see that the data sets are all now upside down. So 22.4 is here, right? Let me show you. 15.5, so 15.6 is here. So the whole row and columns are switched. And also in this case, if you also want to, paste not only the values but also the formats as well, you press Alt ES, E for transpose, and then T for formats. Press OK, and the formats are also copied to your destination. So we rarely use this function, but sometimes when you're doing financial modeling and you download raw data from World Bank or IMF or somewhere, and sometimes the data set's not horizontally placed. Sometimes it's vertical, and you have to transpose your data sets to align your data sets with your financial model, which makes your work much more efficient.